Pastor Phil's coming at this time, and I believe Bryson's coming up as well.
Yes, sir. I wanted to give Bryson an opportunity to share with you some of his thoughts about the trip. Let me say this. If this young man is Bryson Rosser, if you haven't met Bryson, you need to meet him. He's an awesome young man. He is a 4th grade teacher at Glenwood Elementary School. And if you've ever been to a basketball game or anything with him, he's a rock star in Oak Ridge. Every little kid in the county knows who he is and runs to him. And much was the same when we went and visited some of the schools in Brazil. We walked through the doors and they went, "Oh, they're giants." And so I wanted him to share a little bit about his trip experience with you.
The first thing the kids wanted to know was if everybody in the United States were giants. And I kind of told them it all depended on, how you were, where you came from. And I told them me and Phil ate a lot of food, so that's why we were big giants. It was a great experience for me. It was my first missions trip going with Phil. And he said it would be contagious, and I can see how it can become contagious because just doing God's work and bringing a smile to other people's faces and little kids is just amazing. All the thousands of dollars for the flight and being uncomfortable next to Phil on the plane with him laying on my shoulder and being in the hotel room with him snoring to where I couldn't sleep. And like you said, the money we put out to buy new equipment, but at the end of the day, seeing the look on their faces at the church was just unbelievable. Priscilla's family is they're unbelievable, and they're great people and good people of God. And the one thing that they did was they sent their blessings to everybody here at the church, because everybody that prayed for us and gave financially and prayerfully, it all helped. And it's a moving experience. It really is and was for me. And I do look to going back and visiting the church when they have it all set up and all the equipment and everything. But I just wanted to thank everybody. The coolest thing was visiting other classrooms because some of the kids wanted to try and talk English to us, which was pretty cool. But then seeing them learn, just Swanson, we can't ever complain about our copy machine at school anymore because the way they do it there is so much harder. And that was just one of the things I don't know, I'm kind of speechless still, other than being a little jet lag from all the flights that we took. I still am speechless about the experience because it truly did, blessing others, it also blessed us in a way that I can't even still explain just yet. Thank you.
I wanted to share one funny thing. The first night we were there in a foreign country in Brazil, we had just gone to bed. We were both just exhausted from flying all day. We had just gone to bed, and we heard this pop, 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 boom. And Bryson, I thought he was, it's the big one. Y'all remember? It was the big one. I thought he come up out of the bed, and I said, it's just firecrackers. And then pop, 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 boom again. No, that ain't firecrackers. I said, it's just firecrackers. So the next day we were in a car with the pastor and some of the folks there, and we were telling them about it, and they said, oh, no, the Army trains out here. So it really was machine guns and bombs exploding. So we had a great trip. For all of you that gave, he was right most of the time. But for all of you that gave, and I want to leave you with this. For all of you that gave, every new person, every person that's saved under the ministry, you have part in that because of your gift. Because there's going to be many that will come just because they hear something's going on in that building. And you have part of that. So never think that your $10 donation for buying a CD or whatever you gave, those of you that gave, always remember when you give to missions, you have part in what is accomplished in that mission. And we want to say God bless you and thank you very much for your support. And Priscilla's mom cooks the best food. Of all the meals, we paid ridiculous amount for one at a real Brazilian steakhouse. We ate lamb, we ate fish, we ate ribs, pork ribs, beef ribs, chicken heart. Y'all ever had a chicken heart? Quite an experience. And then we had steak all in one round. But when we ate the last meal in Brazil at Priscilla's mom's house, it was the best by far. So thank you. You tell your mama, thank you, Priscilla. All right. Thank you, folks. God bless.